When preparing for a paralegal interview, candidates often find themselves balancing two equally important expectations: demonstrating strong legal knowledge and showing excellent organizational and interpersonal skills. Paralegals are vital members of legal teams, providing research, drafting, and case management support. Employers want to see more than just technical skills. They want to know that you can handle sensitive information, communicate with clients, and work efficiently under pressure. That's why paralegal interviews combine behavioral, situational, and knowledge-based questions. Whether you are applying at a law firm, corporate legal department, or government agency, you should be ready to highlight your ability to manage deadlines, organize documents, and support attorneys effectively. Interviewers are not just checking whether you know legal procedures, they are also assessing whether you are reliable, trustworthy, and detail-oriented. This video will walk you through common paralegal interview questions with sample answers and practical tips so that you can enter your interview prepared and confident. Question 1. Why did you choose to become a paralegal? Answer. I chose to become a paralegal because I have always been interested in the legal system and enjoy supporting attorneys in building strong cases. I like the mix of research, drafting, and client communication that comes with the role. For me, being a paralegal is about making the legal process more efficient and ensuring clients receive the best support possible. Tip: share a genuine motivation that connects your skills and interests to the role. Employers look for passion and commitment. Question 2. What skills do you think are most important for a paralegal? Answer. The most important skills for a paralegal include attention to detail, organizational ability, research skills, and clear communication. Paralegals need to manage large volumes of documents, meet tight deadlines, and communicate effectively with attorneys and clients. In my experience, staying detail-oriented and calm under pressure has helped me handle complex cases smoothly. Tip: highlight both technical and soft skills. Employers want someone who is well-rounded. Question 3. How do you handle confidential information? Answer. I treat confidentiality as one of the most critical parts of being a paralegal. I follow strict office protocols, avoid discussing cases outside of work, and ensure that files are stored securely. For example, when handling sensitive client documents in my previous role, I used password-protected systems and double-checked access rights. Confidentiality builds trust, and I make it a top priority. Tip: emphasize responsibility and trustworthiness. Legal employers want assurance that sensitive information is safe with you. Question 4. Describe your experience with legal research. Answer. I have conducted legal research using databases such as LexisNexis and Westlaw, as well as reviewing statutes, case law, and regulations. In one project, I researched precedents for a personal injury case that supported our client's claim. My research allowed the attorney to build a strong argument, which ultimately contributed to a favorable settlement. Tip: provide specific tools or examples to show hands-on research experience. Question 5. How do you prioritize tasks when you have multiple deadlines? Answer. I start by reviewing all deadlines and assessing which tasks are most urgent and critical to case progress. I create a timeline, set reminders, and communicate with the attorney about priorities. For instance, during trial preparation, I balanced filing deadlines with research assignments by breaking tasks into manageable steps. This approach ensured accuracy without missing any deadlines. Tip: show that you are proactive and systematic. Employers want paralegals who can handle pressure. Question 6. Can you give an example of a time you worked under pressure? Answer. During a trial, our team needed to prepare last-minute exhibits after receiving new evidence. I quickly organized the documents, cross-checked citations, and coordinated with the attorney to ensure accuracy. Despite the time pressure, everything was ready before court started, and the exhibits were accepted without issue. I thrive in fast-paced environments where attention to detail is crucial. Tip: use real examples where you delivered results under stress. It shows resilience. Question 7. How do you ensure accuracy in your work? Answer. I always double-check documents, cross-reference information, and use checklists to track important details. For example, when drafting contracts, I reviewed every clause against the attorney's notes and client requirements. This process reduced errors and saved time in revisions. Accuracy is critical in legal work, and I take careful steps to maintain it. Tip: show that you have reliable systems for quality control. Question 8. What experience do you have with drafting legal documents? Answer: I have drafted pleadings, discovery requests, contracts, and client correspondence under attorney supervision. For example, I once drafted an initial motion that was later filed with minimal edits. I make sure to follow templates, use precise language, and verify compliance with court rules. Drafting is one of my strengths, and I take pride in producing professional documents. Tip: highlight specific document types. Employers want evidence of hands-on drafting skills. Question 9. How do you handle difficult clients? Answer: when working with a difficult client, I remain patient, professional, and empathetic. In one instance, a client was frustrated by delays in their case. I listened carefully, explained the legal process, and reassured them that the attorney was working hard on their behalf. By staying calm and respectful, I helped maintain a positive relationship. Tip: show empathy and professionalism. Employers want paralegals who can maintain client trust. Question 10. What software tools are you familiar with? Answer: I am proficient in legal research databases like Westlaw and LexisNexis, case management systems such as Clio and MyCase, and Microsoft Office Suite. I've also used e-discovery software to review large sets of documents. My comfort with technology allows me to work efficiently and adapt quickly to new systems. Tip: mention specific tools. Tech proficiency is highly valued in modern legal environments. Question 11. How do you support attorneys during trial preparation? Answer: during trial prep, I assist with organizing exhibits, preparing witness files, drafting trial binders, and coordinating logistics. In a recent case, I created a timeline of key events and cross-checked witness testimony against evidence, which helped the attorney strengthen the case. My role is to anticipate needs and ensure the attorney has everything ready. Tip: highlight your organizational and support skills, essential for trial readiness. Question 12. What areas of law are you most experienced in? Answer: I have experience in family law, personal injury, and corporate law. For example, in family law cases, I prepared custody agreements and assisted with divorce filings. In personal injury, I worked on gathering medical records and drafting settlement documents. While I have a strong foundation in these areas, I'm open to learning and expanding into new fields. Tip: be honest about your experience but show flexibility to grow into other practice areas. Question 13. How do you handle repetitive tasks? Answer: I understand that legal work sometimes involves repetitive tasks like document review. I stay focused by organizing the work into manageable sections and setting goals for completion. At the same time, I use the opportunity to sharpen my attention to detail. For instance, while reviewing discovery documents, I caught inconsistencies that helped the attorney identify important evidence. Tip: show positivity and diligence. Employers want paralegals who remain engaged even in routine work. Question 14. Why should we hire you as our paralegal? Answer: you should hire me because I bring strong research, drafting, and organizational skills combined with reliability and a genuine commitment to supporting clients. I am detail-oriented, thrive under pressure, and adapt quickly to different legal environments. My goal is to make attorneys work more efficient while ensuring clients receive the best service. Tip: this is your closing pitch. Be confident and client-focused. Closing thoughts. A paralegal interview is about much more than technical skills. It's about demonstrating your reliability, organization, and professionalism. Employers want someone who can handle sensitive documents, assist attorneys effectively, and maintain client trust. The best preparation is to reflect on your past experiences, practice answering behavioral questions, and be ready to explain how your skills translate into real value for the legal team. Approach your interview with confidence, highlight both your legal knowledge and interpersonal skills, and remember, the best paralegals are those who combine precision with empathy. If you can show that balance, you will stand out as a strong candidate.